mundo y bienvenido a mi canal. Yo me llamo Sirey. Soy una abogada afro-latina licenciada practicando las leyes criminales, pero como todos ustedes, a mí me fascina cuando estamos hablando de casos de crímenes reales. En este video vamos a seguir hablando de Afeni Espérate, ¿cómo se llama la mujer? Afeni Muhammad. Si quieren más video en español, nada más dime allá abajo. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Desiree. I'm a licensed and practicing Afro-Latino criminal attorney who, much like the rest of you, has a severe fascination with true crime cases. Listen, you guys, a few months ago, probably when the story first broke, we had a discussion about a 26, maybe 27-year-old lady at this point who stabbed her McDonald's manager to death because she was offended that she was sent home early on a shift.
My mama is gone. It's not fair. It's not fair.
A heartbreaking scene in East Point where a dispute between two co-workers ended in a deadly stabbing. How police say witnesses helped catch the suspect. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Rochelle Graham. That family is devastated after learning their mother was stabbed to death at a McDonald's, allegedly by one of her co-workers. Our Jack Springate joins us live outside that McDonald's. He talked to the family as they continue to mourn their mother's loss. Jack?
Well, Rochelle, emotions of utter disbelief from family members about what happened this morning to 39-year-old mother of six, Jennifer Harris. Her daughters not only tell me that they're shocked by the fact that the suspect in this case is someone they've met before, a co-worker of their mother's, but also that this all happened at a place where their mother worked to provide for her six kids.
My mama died trying to take care of us.
Layers of emotion poured out of Harris's oldest daughter as she tries to process losing her mother.
She was so good to everybody. A hard-working woman. My mama was even good to her.
Griffin talking about the suspect, a 26-year-old woman who she says met these kids before as one of her mom's co-workers before they'd know her as the person accused of killing their mother.
We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her.
Police say Harris, the manager during the shift, sent the suspect home following an argument. They claim the suspect returned from her car with a knife and mask and started attacking the victim. They say she only stopped when a customer at the drive-thru fired his gun in the air to stop the attack.
The suspect stopped stabbing the victim. She dropped the knife and started running away. The Good Samaritan actually showed courage by running after the suspect and was able to detain her until officers arrived.
It was only when they showed up for their later shifts that other employees learned why they wouldn't be working today.
I'm shocked. I couldn't believe it. You know, I was devastated. I never would have thought something like this was going to happen there.
Now, obviously, a lot of emotions and a lot of processing by family members today, but they do say they plan on creating a fund to raise money to provide for Harris's six kids. I'll update our story online with ways you can help as soon as I learn more from family members. But for now, reporting live in East Point, I'm Jack Springate, CBS News, Detroit.
6 children, so difficult to hear that daughter's pain. You can only hope they have an incredible support system. Jack, thank you for the live report.
Although not much has happened since we last chatted, as far as no trials, no convictions, anything like that, there have been a few updates in the case that I wanted to give to you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on the case of Afeni Muhammad.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, you know, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps saying her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on. And then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right. But we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. You know, nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So fuck, it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me, I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, you know, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That shit is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, you know, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't.
Since we talked last, Afeni's attorney and the prosecution in this case were at a hearing by which Afeni's attorney raised competency.
Calling file number 25354 FY, People versus Afeni Muhammad.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Dale Vandenberg on behalf of the people. Your Honor, Josh Jones appearing on behalf of Ms. Muhammad. He's standing to my left in the jury box. Ms. Muhammad, please state your name and address.
Afeni Muhammad, but I also go by Risen Phoenix.
Thank you. You're here today for your probable cause conference. Counsel, are you involved in this way?
Yes, Your Honor. Catherine O'Meara Bolden, P53823, second chair in this matter.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Very good. And you're asking that this matter be adjourned for discovery, number one, and number two, you want it referred to the Forensic Center for Competency and Culpability. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. Counsel does request at this time that Ms. Muhammad be referred to the Forensic Center for the matter. It's my understanding that Ms. Muhammad herself personally objects to the referral at this time.
What is the factual basis that you rely on for the referral?
Your Honor, based upon my observations of the case and in reviewing the case, specifically the police reports, and then again my observations in interacting with Ms. Muhammad, I need to check those two boxes. Meaning, I need to make sure that one, she is competent to stand trial, and then two, there's not an issue in regards to responsibility or culpability.
I will refer it on both. You know, we only need one to go forward on the competency.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
I will refer it for competency and culpability. They're about going out 4 to 6 weeks. So let's go September, have a review date on September 3rd at 1 p.m. I will take this off the docket for next week for the preliminary exam and remove that from the docket.
Does that day work with you?
That's fine with us.
It works with me.
And we're not gonna set a date for the preliminary exam at this time until we get the report on competency. That's why we have the review date set up. If it comes in sooner than that, we will reach out to get you in sooner than that. However, my experience in dealing with the Forensic Center review, it takes 4 to 6 weeks. So we're gonna go with that date at this time. Any other matters?
I have nothing further, Your Honor. This will give us time to get that done and the other discovery issues we have, so I have nothing else.
That's absolutely correct, Your Honor.
Very good. And that concludes this matter.
Thank you.
We last talked about competency, I think, with the Jacqueline Ades case, and that's the lady that came from Florida to Arizona, and she was sending this man that she had gone on one date with numerous really creepy text messages. Remember her?
Hi guys, I'm Jackie. Okay, you want to ask me questions? All right, go ahead.
Why don't you start from the beginning? How did you wind up here?
I wound up here on a road trip from Florida looking for, I guess, love. And I was following the number 33. I used to wake up every day and every night at 3:33. It was always 3:33, 3333. So I kept following the number, and I said, why am I following the number 33? And I spoke to a psychic, and she told me I have the same birth chart as Jesus. So then I said, okay. I look up Jesus. He was 33 when he came to be. So I was like, that's a 33. My left eye axis is 33. The location I came from in Miami was 33111, the zip code. This zip code here, not the coordinates on the map, it's 33111.
But basically, what the defense attorney in this case is saying is, Judge, I have concerns on whether or not Ms. Muhammad is competent to proceed. You guys will learn that this video is not going to be much of my commentary, but more just providing an update on what has happened in the case since we last discussed. I don't take any issue with what happened at the hearing. It's the defense attorney's obligation to raise competency if he sees that there's anything that might give him any sort of concerns about Ms. Muhammad's competence to stand trial. He did that here, and that was just that. But guess what? In addition to defense raising competency since we last spoke, the finding also came back.
For the people, P74099. Christopher Irvin, P101 on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Josh Jones appearing on behalf of Ms. Muhammad, who stands to my right. Ms. Muhammad, please identify yourself.
Hi, I am Afeni Muhammad.
Your Honor, if I can just have 1 second, I'm sorry. Your Honor, thank you. I just wanted to update her.
Very good. We're here for a review hearing. This matter was referred to the Forensic Center for competency. The court is in receipt of a report dated September 17th, 2025. And it's my understanding that both the defense and the prosecution stipulate to the September 17th, 2025 report, which opines that Ms. Muhammad is competent to stand trial. Is that correct on behalf of the people?
That's correct, Judge.
On behalf of the defendant?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. So this matter needs to be set for a preliminary examination. A date certain, we've picked November 14th at 8 a.m. for that hearing. My understanding, there's going to be 3, maybe 4 witnesses. Is that correct?
That's right, Judge.
So we should be able to conclude in one day.
Yes.
And I will set this matter for a motion date prior to that hearing. I know there's some preliminary matters that both sides wanted to have addressed by the court. We'll set that date at November 12th at 1 o'clock. And Mr. Jones, if that date doesn't work for you or that time doesn't work for you, I indicated that we would work around your schedule and maybe make it a Zoom hearing.
Yes, Your Honor. I did check my calendar. I have that available. So if the court wants to set up for in-person, we can do in-person or we can do Zoom. I would just ask the court to see if Ms. Muhammad would care if we're going to do it by Zoom if we do.
Does your client have any objection?
Do you have any problems? No, she doesn't, Your Honor.
All right, so then why don't we set it for 3:30
Perfect.
so that I can get through my regular docket and
Absolutely.
it'll be by Zoom.
Thank you.
And so all motions to be filed and heard by that date, with the exam date being November 14th at 8 a.m. And that concludes this matter for today.
Beautiful. Thank you, Judge.
As you guys see, an evaluator found Ms. Muhammad competent to stand trial and competent to proceed in this case. The next court date in this case is on November 14th of 2025, and that's a scheduled preliminary hearing. As we've discussed numerous times, a preliminary hearing is just a hearing to determine whether or not there's probable cause as to the charges that Ms. Muhammad is facing. I guess we'll just have to see what the court determines on that date. But that's it for this video. I won't keep you guys much longer. But let me know if you guys like this. Do you want little periodic updates like this, or would you rather I have a lot of information and compile it and give you like a 30-minute to an hour-long video? You just let me know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all take care.